Hi, today I would like to talk to you about how to choose an audition piece. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to talk to you about something I'm so passionate about. Firstly, the first step to choosing an audition piece is knowing your vocal range, because if you don't know your vocal range, you won't know how to best showcase your voice. It's very easy to find your vocal range. If you go to Google and you type in how to find my vocal range, you'll find multiple videos, but my favorite is how to find your vocal range in under a minute. You sing down the scale until you can't go any lower, and then you write down the last note that you can sing comfortably. Next, for the second part, you sing up the scale to see how high you can sing, and then you write down your highest note. From here, you can determine your vocal part, and that is the range in which you're most comfortable. Vocal parts fall into 6 categories. For men, it starts at bass, baritone, and tenor, tenor being the highest. For women, it starts at alto, mezzo-soprano, and soprano, soprano being the highest. But within these categories, there are different subcategories. For example, if you are a soprano who can sing very operatic, you fall into the coloratura category. You can learn more about what category you fall into at musicnotes.com. To find selections that show off your full range, you start by finding a song in your voice part and considering the top and bottom note. This will help you to make sure that this is a song that you can comfortably execute. Along with being comfortable with your selection, you should never attempt to go beyond your natural range unless you intend on practicing with a coach. But even then, it's not recommended because this could strain your voice and lead to more serious health problems. It's usually never a good idea. The next part is picking a song that is very easy to memorize. Your selection, if you are new to auditioning and you have found a new song, it is important that you put a lot of time into memorizing your piece. Not just the words, but the notes as well, and the tempo. The tempo is the speed at which your song goes. Secondly, knowing your time period is an extremely important part to picking an audition piece. To understand the appropriate time period best, you must have some sort of basic background on the show that you are auditioning for. For example, if you are auditioning for Charlie Brown, you would not want to sing a song from The Music Man because these are 2 totally different shows with 2 totally different styles, time periods, and it just would get messy. This is why, in order to become a pro auditioner, you have to expand your repertoire. You can't only sing songs from one specific time period. Your repertoire is every song that you know how to sing. So building up your repertoire makes the audition process easier because you can go to your repertoire and just pick a song that you already know. You can learn more about expanding your repertoire at csmusic.com. Overall, your choice should stylistically correlate with the show. Thirdly, I would like to tell you some of the don'ts of auditioning. One of the oldest auditioning rules ever is do not sing a song from the show, unless you are specifically instructed to do this. It's just a courteous rule that keeps everyone from singing the same song or pre-casting themselves into like a specific role. This can come off as very rude to the director. Additionally, you should also avoid songs that are extremely overdone. The point of an audition is to stand out from your competition, so choosing a song that a director has heard a million times is probably not the best route. You can learn more about the don'ts of auditioning at committedimpulse.com and dailyactor.com. You should also never walk into an audition with only one song prepared. It is always best to come prepared with at least 2 selections because sometimes the director wants to hear something different than your original choice. The last step is to prepare your selections. You do this by first cutting your pieces into 16-bar segments. After rehearsing your 16-bar selection, you need to make sure you have at least 2 of these 16-bar selections prepared for 32 bars total. Some directors ask for 16 bars and others directors ask for 32, so it's always best to have 32 prepared together. You should then figure out if you will be auditioning with a track that you are expected to bring or with an accompanist. Typically, an accompanist will be provided. So on your sheet music, you need to make sure that you have everything clearly marked. That means your 16-bar selection, your tempo, and everything, and your key. Preparation should begin at least 2 weeks prior to your audition. Thank you for letting me talk to you today.